Why you always gotta be mean to me? You're super mean.
They're ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
No, those are ridiculous. If I take a picture right now and send them to Eric and Marie, they will laugh at you too.
Those are not ridiculous shoes.
They're ridiculous!
I got them for like $5, something like that.
Well, good. I'm glad you can like set yourself back and you know.
Ready?
Yes.
I'm not.
No. I'm not either. It's gonna suck. You know, the worst part is I feel like one of those multi-level marketing sales people who's hitting up all her friends. Pyramid scheme friends.
Would you like to hear about Amway?
Yeah. Hey, so I was wondering, I got a great new opportunity to make some money.
I wouldn't.
No? You sure?
Only if it's where you just
Right?
give me money.
You like making money, right?
No, I like spending money. I hate making money.
Oh. You like having money?
Only so much as I can spend it.
Oh. Yeah, do you want more money so you can spend it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
But I don't want to have to earn it.
Well, you don't really. You just give me money and that's it.
I'm going to need you to back up a step and tell me how this benefits me.
Well, then somebody else will give you money. The same you gave me money. And then
Now, are you
they're
going to...
tell somebody that's going to give them money. And then they're going to give you more money. And then it's just going to keep going.
Are you going to arrange for these people to give me money?
Well, no, you have to talk to them the same as I'm talking to you. But I mean, you talk all the time. It's not like it's work. I'm just saying. All you have to do is run your mouth.
So let me get this straight. I just have to talk to people and ask them to give me money.
Yeah.
Then why am I giving you money?
So I can make money too. So I can show you how it's done.
Let's back up a step. Why am I giving you money again?
So we can both make money. How this works.
I'm not sure that's true.
It's true. That's why they banned them in all the states. The government was like, no, you can't do that. Why? Because it was simple. People made money this way. Just saying. Easy money. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to work for it. You made money. It was like, oh. This is gonna topple the economy.
I stopped listening about a quarter mile back.
What?
Exactly.
I didn't think it was that. I thought it was just gonna give me all your shoes.
So these shoes are very much on the non-loud side. They're gray, for God's sake.
Nope.
They're the antithesis.
I can hear you over the wall. You're so loud. I'm making a grumpy sound that, you know, old men make.
I'm guessing the trail race is up here.
Why?
They said park up here.
Oh. Well, I'm not getting any of these emails that you're referring to because I didn't.
Oh, I get like 20 of them.
Oh.
No, you probably wouldn't since I signed you up.
So, yeah. So I'm just basically gonna have to wait until you feed me information about this
Okay, so
mystery thing that we're doing.
no water stops because, you know, can't share the COVIDs with everybody.
All they would have to do is use water bottles.
Packet pickup is tomorrow between 10 and 7
Okay.
at Kings Point.
I can do sometimes between those hours after 11. I mean, Elizabeth has a dentist appointment at 9. And then after that, I can take her to the camp. And then I'll be free.
Yeah, I don't know what my day looks like tomorrow.
I wonder if they'll have my packet pickup people outside.
I would assume.
Makes more sense if they did.
I mean, as far as I know, they're open for business, like open, not just by reservation. But it would only make sense to do it outside.
Yeah. Not so grippy?
Not so grippy. And as long as I'm running, I can't really feel the high heels on them. They definitely feel, I mean, I've been zero drop for what, 3 years now?
Right.
I think my Hokas are 4s, but that's not that bad. These have to be 10s. You're welcome for the spider webs. Happy to take care of them for you.
Are you? Appreciate it.
No problem. Was this tree down this time?
Say again?
Was that tree down last time?
Yeah.
I'm at 120, so I'm good.
I'm at 150.
Is that your Z2?
It's right at the. Yeah, I'm in aerobic. It's the low aerobic zone, but. I'm in aerobic.
Okay. Which is weird. Because yesterday I was 4.5 and you were 3.4. Or you were 2.3.
I'm not a snack. Okay.
Taking the high road.
I'd like to take the low road. There's a bike behind us.
Is there?
Yep.
Is he waiting on us?
Well, he slowed down.
Okay.
We'll get to a spot where we can pull off here. It's not just like...
I'm okay with him breaking spider webs.
Yeah.
Not that way.
How's the cushioning in those?
Horrible. Feels like I'm running on rocks.
Wow. That's what these are. Yellow.
Yeah. I don't even know when I bought them. They may be ancient. I was cleaning up my shoe rack and going, I was retiring some shoes. And then I found these off in the corner of the rack going, what the hell are these? I bet you I didn't pay more than 30 bucks for them, to be honest.
Hope not.
Wow.
That's the kind of thing you don't want to be caught. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Have a good ride.
You too. Well, have a good ride. Because if you're running, it means you fell. When was the last time I was out here by myself?
When?
Yeah. Anyway, the last time I was out here by myself, I was coming up the hook, going up the incline towards the washing machine.
Uh-huh.
There's a guy carrying his bike,
Oh, no.
and I don't know what he hit, but his front wheel was like mangled, like horribly mangled.
What way to...
Nah.
Bike.
What, 3/4 of a mile from there?
He wasn't coming this direction. He was coming back towards the lot.
No, he was coming back this way. And I said, I told him,
Shorter if you go the other way.
I don't know when you did this, but it would have been faster up there. Right now, you're probably 50-50, so might as well just keep going.
Was it a rugged bike? Or was it more skinny tires?
It was more what I would call a mountain bike.
Okay.
No, not the motorcycle ones,
Right.
but the standard BMX style.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't super expensive.
Or it could be the mangled like that. I hope not.
Oh yeah, he'd have to replace the wheel. There's no fixing that. There's not a spoke wrench on the world that'll fix that. And even if you did somehow manage to straighten it back out, I wouldn't trust it. That metal is stressed. He didn't seem too perturbed. Yeah,
Got a story now.
I mean, even on this, which is probably the easiest trail you can ride,
Right.
you hit some of these rocks wrong,
Uh-huh.
especially nose down, you're gonna walk out of here. At this point, I wonder what the official pink trail is, because I said at this point, I wonder what the official pink trail actually is, because this is just a subset of it. This is just the part they use for the snake endurance, because it's just a nice 375 or 4 if you do that double loop. But there are offshoots that are also marked pink. How's your zone? I mean, my shoes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crank it down just a little bit. We're doing right over 11. Heart rate's starting to creep up into 3. It's the heat. It's oppressive. Was she?
Yeah. Get a workout in. Sent me a reply to something I sent her. And like 5:30 her time.
Well, even out in California, it's starting to get warm.
Yeah. For her, it's poor thing to be crazy at work and her just wakes up.
That's a pink marker. It indicates you're on the pink trail. Unfortunately, the pink trail kind of crisscrosses itself, so you can't always be sure, if you don't know where you're going, how to get back. Unless you remember the turnoffs you didn't take. This is one of our go-to easy trail days. Do it in the morning, at night. I've only done a few late nights because technically it's closed at night. But, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get your 2-a-days and your overnight runs in. For the stupid overnight ones, the 24s or the 30s, we have a park that's gravel, which we use for overnight because we know the fine guys in blue who patrol it at night who kind of give us a pass and then swing by every so often to make sure nothing's going wrong, which is cool. And not a lot of vertical on this. I think there's less than 200 feet total per loop. Maybe 400. Yeah, it seems like it's around 800 total for a full double dogleg loop. And it's kind of a W shape. Start at the top at the parking lot. You go down, up, back down, back up. So it's a good course if you want to do some moderate tempo work, zone 3s, work on your glutes, hamstrings. This is the route that we ran our first multi-hour endurance run, where you just do laps. We did 4 full laps in 3 hours for a total of 15 miles. Just barely got the last loop in. I mean, it was so close that the chart people had actually flipped around at the start line and were monitoring the short loop people. They'd had a 1 mile-ish loop set up for anybody who didn't think they would finish a full loop. But we finished with a good 90 seconds to spare and got credit for all 4 laps. That was 2 years ago. This is Washing Machine, a well-known landmark. Don't go that way if you want to do the snake. Speaking of snakes, the reason this is called Snake is late at night, this trail is covered with them. We came out one night in the summer. It was after dark and did, I want to say 9 or 10 miles, and ended up with just a ridiculous number of snakes on the trail, much less off the trail. Wasn't expecting it. As a result, oh, and the spiders were ridiculous and dedicated to their work. We came through this section here, and the turnaround for us right up here. And by the time we hit the turnaround, came back, half the webs were back up. And these spiders were humongous, some of them. Well, as big as spiders get in America that spin webs. Not wolf spider slash whatever you call those guys. But bigger than black widows for sure. So my GoPro is on a mount that I 3D printed to hold a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, because I don't want to be changing batteries or worrying about it during hundreds. So with the battery in the camera, that should give me 7-8 hours recording time, which is more than sufficient to hit the 50-mile turnaround. They were planning on actually taking a long break. I mean, call it a break if you want. Our gear change for the night at closer to the 57. This is the turnaround. This is home plate. So we came through from that way, through that way, but you have to turn around there if you want to get the full credit, which is that dog leg we took out, which is easy to say, but you probably didn't catch it. One loop of that dog leg, this turnaround and back, gets us 3.7 miles, 3.75 miles exactly, give or take. If we do the dog leg on the back, which is what we're going to do today, because we need an 8 total mile run, it's right at 401, 402, something like that, which is what we need. So 2 loops of that, And we'll knock out our 8 miles of our slow run today.